Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. Today it's Chibi Friday, and I've got little Misyr here who I started last year and finally got this far yesterday because I didn't work on him since last year. And I think that I'll probably be able to finish him today. So, I've got my reference images open. I'm gonna zoom in though. Let's see, I'll zoom in on I've got two different ones. Yeah. The one has his full body so I can see the colors like on the legs and feet and stuff, but the other one is better for seeing the details, like what color his eyes should be and stuff, so on the top is better. Oh, let me get my chat open. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Oh, what if I click this? Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, chat's open. Now, I took down the markers, numbers, or labels. So not all numbers, RV. Anyway, so I know which markers I used. And I was working from light to dark. I'm going to scroll across his full body reference image. See what seems like it should be next. Maybe. So we've got the blue. Got the red. He has two different kinds of purple. They're about the same brightness. One is a little more what I'd call like a true purple. Another one is tending a little toward the red side. I might be able to get them both on the violet. Let's see. Where's violet? Oh, must be farther back. Or farther to the front. What's this one? Nah, no. No, not blue violet. Ooh. Red violet is 2. This is 2 red, I think. Maybe this one. I'll hold it up to the screen. Such a slight difference. But it looks distinct as well to my eyes. Maybe the difference between these two is enough. Or maybe if I do a base of blue violet. Nah, this is way too blue. Holding it up to my screen. Yeah, the top row is very... Okay. I think I'm just gonna do maybe these two. Or this one will be my base color. So I'll start with this one. V06. V06. Okay, where all is there this color? I think there's more of this color than the other purple. I think the other purple is exclusively on his belt and his stole or shawl. I'm not sure because it has a... Anyway. I'm like wondering what the different parts of his outfit are called, but okay. So it's in the middle and then it comes up on this cape here too. Not really on this side though, for some reason. Where's this side? Where else? Oh yeah, it's peeking out down here because this is the same as what's in the middle. This is the same fabric here too. And yeah, maybe the inside. Oh, you can't see it though because... Okay. Okay, we're good. I know where to put this color now. First off, in the middle. I'm getting to where everything is really tiny. All the things I'm coloring are really tiny. Well, once I get to the head, it won't be tiny. Okay, and then this comes down here. This is all the same fabric, it seems. That'll be peeking out right there and right there. Oh, it's so small. I've got to just like barely tap. Yeah, I'll show you. These tiniest little triangles right here. So I have to barely tap the marker so that I don't color too much. Yes, yes, this is a good color choice. And let's see. Yeah, this must go. This is going up right here. Or, oh, okay. Yep, yep. Oh, I missed a little spot. In there. Okay, and then, oh, I gotta scroll back down. Oh, camera, come on. Wake up. There we go. It was not focusing, and I didn't notice. Okay, on the bottom, just this bit sticks out. Okay. And scroll back up. Well, click and drag because if I scroll it zooms. I think that's it. Oh! Well, I'll just have to, I'm gonna make a mark. Because in his hair, these two colors, well, you can't see the other color yet because I didn't pick it, but these two purples that I'm trying to make distinct, I see now that it's really important to do so because this lock of hair here is this color, and then the rest is more like this one. Okay, so we've got that one. Now for that other, yeah, I guess I'll do this. V17. Okay, this one was in several spots. Starting down here, this little tassel. And let's see. Okay, this part, the stole sticking out on this side. And then of course this stole on this side. Matching side. Trying hard not to let any of this bleed onto areas where I've already colored with a lighter color, because of course the lighter color will be completely obliterated by this darker marker. Wow, I did not expect to rhyme like that, but I did it. Now, these waist tassels I think are the same. Yep, they are also this purple. Who's another really thin part? Do my best not to put too much down. Of course, when I start adding some detailed coloring using colored pencils, I can clean it up a little bit. Even if some marker color bleeds into one another. Yay! But the cleaner I can do it now, the less of that cleanup work I'll need to do later. Here's the close-up view. Got this pretty well colored. I'm quite proud of myself. It didn't really bleed too much out of the lines. Now, what's the next thing that's purple on here? Ah, he's got these folds of fabric on his shoulders. So that's what this is. And then on this side was this, I think? Yes. This is the same thing. Okay. Anywhere else aside from his hair? Looking for this purple color. I don't think so though. Shoes? Nope. The rest of the shoes are black. Got all the gold details. Well, I say black, but I'll make them gray so that it's not... there's nothing except for maybe here where it's in shadow that's like true black on here. Oh yeah. Here I wanted to do this kind of thing. Forgot about this. Where it sort of fades in so I can blend the colors. Now. Oh, no, my mouse is not wanting to work. Sometimes I got this. Come on, you can do it. I got this mouse so that I could control my PC stuff from my streaming workstation, but it's not working. And I just changed the battery, so I don't leave it on, so that can't be it. Why? Why won't you work? Oh, something happened. Oh. Well, whatever. It was fine, and then it wasn't. Okay. I didn't do the inside of his mouth. I think I'll make it the same color as this one, which was Red Violet 29. Red Violet 29, there it is. Crimson. Get my pen case out too, because I realize I want to write the write the color names of these other markers. Okay. Micron PN. I don't know which one I was using. I'll just use this one. It's stuck. It's stuck. There. I got it out. Okay. This one is V17. And this one's V06. Okay. Keeping my tools organized so I know what I'm doing. Now for the inside of his mouth. Yep. Oh, a little bit more right there. Yep. Aw, it's so cute with his little sharp toothy. Okay. Now, I really need... Okay, I'm going to try taking my mouse over closer to the dongle. Come on, mouse. Why are you dying? Why? Why are you doing this? Oh, I think it's... Nope, it's still freaking out. I don't get it. Well, I might have to get a different mouse. Or just get like a USB biggie extension cable from my trusty super basic Microsoft mouse. Okay. Well, I got it working. Oh no. Why? It was fine and now it hates being over here. Alright, I'm gonna have to just... I don't get it. It's like this big, bulky, fancy-looking mouse and it's doing terribly. I will just have to zoom all the way out on this one picture. And I'll zoom out here too. Okay. That'll have to be good enough. Pull my monitor back closer to me. There we go. Yeah, I think I can make do with this. Okay. Yeah, that's so sad. I don't know why it doesn't work. Guess it's just too far away. It's like 6 feet away. But it was doing fine for quite a while. I have video evidence. And then it just didn't want to work anymore. Okay, next color. What is the next thing? So on his outfit. Oh, I need this basic skin color for him because I forgot to do his chest. Oh, is it E00, I think? Yep. Forgot that right there is exposed. Put that on there. And color this part. There. And over here in these little triangles. And yep, this too. Okay. Now, what'll be the next? There are some different colors that are lighter that are up here, but I think I'm gonna start focusing on finishing up the body for the base colors and then move on to everything that's left on his head. So, it's mostly gray. It's just like varying shades of gray, and in here it's darker, but that could just be because of the shadows. Oh, hey, right here. Oh, dang it. Trying to figure out what this, there's this little, alright, I gotta get up and use my regular mouse again. I'm gonna zoom out a tiny bit. Uh-huh, yep. Alright, that's skin color there too. Okay. This little tiny rectangle or whatever is also skin color here. There. Next, guess I'll do grays. So what kind of gray? Neutral, I have cool. Tone, oh, toner might be. Yeah, I'm gonna do toner gray. So how light should I start? Not too light. All his robes are pretty dark. Yeah, I'll start with T4. So I think I'll just do everything in T4 that's left, because I mean, the belt does technically have like gold and black stripes, but it's just so small on the Chibi version. It's gonna be too hard to try to fit that in there. So I'll just make it completely gray. And yeah, everything else is just varying shades of gray, except maybe this bracelet has got like a purplish tone. But even that, I think we could add on top of the gray. So that's one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna completely draw or color over these red bits. That's the start of this. Not on this side though. This part is actually quite red, just like this sleeve. But this part is mostly gray with a tinge of red, which was what I was trying to get at by putting these bits of red here, with the intent of coloring them over in the first place. Oh, I feel like I can't blink. I'm trying to get in between these little tiny golden things without bleeding into them. There's not really room for error because it's so small that a little bleed over would overtake it. Phew! I did it! Hooray! Okay, next. These two little triangles in here. This part behind it. Well, to the side of it. This part and this part. Yep, the inside of this cape. And down here. Yep. Next, behind the black heel wraps, I guess, for the shoes, the inside part of the pants, more of the back side of the cape, More teeny tiny shoes. Also got to be careful here not to let it bleed over. Okay. I should have started from this side because that might, at least it's marker, so it's not really gonna get smudged by my hand moving across it. But I'm gonna go over to this side now because even if it doesn't smudge, my hand still sticks to it and like moves the paper a little bit. It's just distracting. Okay, bring it up into this area first before going down to the little fine detail area. I'm always trying to work from the area that's still wet and it dries super fast. Okay, once again with the little tiny triangles and this little circle, and then this part is also gray. Got his belt. There's this fabric that goes under it. Well, I don't know why. I was continuing to do the fabric, but this part is also gray, so I didn't need to do it separately. Oh well, I did it separately. Trying very hard to preserve the small areas of gold. They're just super thin, decorative lines of gold on his outfit. And I actually did not draw many of them because they are so small, it just was not realistic for how tiny the chibi body is. Okay, and this part is all gray too. But I drew some lines there, and it's not for mixing with gray. It's actually more mixing with this purple. I'm going to put that in there now. Oh, it really covers it up. Barely tell. Well, I'll just use colored pencil to make this a little bit smoother. This sleeve, yep, the outside of this sleeve. The cape. Let's see. Yes, it does carry down below. Okay, I've got it all done there, so just this sleeve left. Maybe I'll do the horns a base of gray as well, because it's the same color as on this bracelet here. And it's like a slightly bluer color than the hair, but it really, the shadows here makes it look the same in this area as the hair and the horn. Okay. Trying to decide which parts are part of the horn and which parts are part of the hair over here. It's hard to tell because it's all gray, so I guess it probably doesn't matter. It'll be all blended anyway by the end. Okay, good. I've got all of the main body colored. So now I will move on to the head. So I'm going to start light colors first. I already got most of them. I think it's the eyes. And maybe a color for the teeth. Yeah, some grays for the teeth and for the eyes. So for teeth, I like to do warm gray. So I'll do W1. It's not much, it's just this little bit right here. The rest I'll keep white. And the eye. For eyes, though, I like to do cool gray. So we'll do cool gray 2, C2. Excelente. What's next? Maybe the eye color, which is, it's got like a yellow bit here and green, so I'll start with there's a yellow green. Ah, yes, yellow green. 21. YG21. good. It looks good. Oh, wish I could zoom in. I think his eyelashes have a bit of this. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it. I'll do a base of this violet 06 color. Dang, it looks good together with the green. That yellow green. Now, thinking about the pupil. A pupil is literally a hole where the light goes into one's eye. So I think I'm just gonna do that one. Plain black. There's two blacks in the Copic marker family, and I can never... Which one do I want? Seems like special black is a little bluer, maybe? It's like barely different. But I'll do 100. It's just plain old black. I'll firm up the edge here with the pen. There, that's better. Yes. It suddenly looks more alive. The black pupil makes such a big difference. Okay. What's next? Yeah, I think do the eyebrows this color. So that other purple. It's got like two main purple colors. Oh, it's tiny. Tiny, the eyebrow is tiny. Did it. Now this side. Phew. So for the rest of his hair, he's got this one this one lock in the middle, and it comes up this way. So I'll do that one first. Whew. I feel like I can't blink, because if I blink, I might move the marker somewhere I don't want to. I'm gonna go to the bigger end. Back to the small end. I'm just adding some lines to give it a hair-like texture, because it's such a big area and it's such a dark color that there's still a little bit of lines where one application meets the other. So do some long ones to connect them and disguise them. Now for the big bulk of color, the rest of his hair. Guess I'll start in little chunks from this side. I think I'm gonna add a little line here. What are you doing, marker? Stay. Make this a bit of hair right here. Yup. That's better. I'll let that dry, so move on to this chunk of hair while that ink dries. Thinking about how I want to proceed, if I want to just keep going this way or if I want to... This is probably dry now, so I think I'll come back over here now. Being careful with the gold color. Getting there. Yeah, these two colors look nice together. It's two kinds of purple. I think I better switch to the chisel end on this marker too. So sections of hair are getting bigger and bigger. Flip back over to get the tiny tips of the hair. Making sure to keep coloring in hair-shaped sections, even if it hasn't been specifically outlined with black ink. So that way, even if there are lines left from wet marker meeting dry marker, it'll just add to the hair-like texture instead of looking out of place. For the first time, I got some color in a place I didn't want some. That's okay. Such a tiny little dot. Just fix it up. Oh, Xe loves oranges. Hello. Thank you for joining me. How are you today? So close to done with the hair. Well, the base color on the hair. And there's plenty of shading and stuff to do. Okay, I'm gonna go to the top and bring it from the top down. Aw, really? Not doing very good. What's up? Well, I mean, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Just a few more bits. Oh, I'm so concentrated on this. My back is starting to get all painful, being all tense in the same position for a while. Aw. I keep realizing the person I'm in love with will never love me. That's so sad. Why do you think that? I was about to say that this was the last bit of hair, but no. There's still the ponytail. Oh, it's looking so good though. The main part of the hair is done. Just this little ponytail left. Ah, they behave like that. Well, at least that's the kind of thing that they say time heals all wounds. What do you think you'll do in the meantime? Oh, this part of the hair is so small. Last little lock of hair, hooray! Base color complete. Yay! So I think real quick, I'm going to take down these colors before I forget. I mean, I've got them all out, but in case I am not able to finish during today's live stream, I'm gonna forget. Let's see, I've already got this V17, V06, RVEOO. Okay, and then just this black, which we won't be able to tell, but I'll just write underneath it. Okay. Isn't 9 months enough to heal anything? Well, I don't know. It might not be. Well, I mean, that is a long time, but if you're really in love with them, then it might take longer. So is it that you're not just disappointed like, I would be frustrated as well that I couldn't move on yet. That's the message. Isn't my 9 months enough? But I don't know. Okay. Oh, the outside of his. Oh, well, I'll do a dark green for that. The outside border of his iris. Do it nice. I cannot see what it actually is on the reference photo. It's so small. I'll pick this ocean green. That's a nice looking color. G28. Oh, and I'll put the little note. My string of colors is going off the screen. I've got so many of them. There. Yeah, that is frustrating. So nice, so lovely, so friendly, but no love in their sweetness. It is a difficult situation. Unfortunately, you can't make someone change how they feel. But you don't necessarily have to move on either. You could just stay where you are. That's also an option. I think I'm going to add some shading to the gold now. Or should I do the face? Which one is the lightest color? I think the face. So do some shading on the face. No, too pink. No pinky. Sundown? This barley beige might be a nice transition color though to make the shading smooth. So we'll start with that E11. Trying to see where the shadows are. Because the head is so big on the chibi, that will definitely change where the shadows are here. So this area will definitely be completely in shadow from this giant chibi head. And probably this part too, because it's covered up by this armor stuff. The bottom of the hand. Oh yeah, this is really nice. Subtle shadow. Excellent. There's a little string on my marker tip. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. Well, the shadows stick pretty close to the forehead from the hair, which makes it seem like it's not sticking very far off of the face. It goes against my usual coloring instincts, but I really like how the reference image looks. And it doesn't have much shading here. It's actually pretty flat. So I'm gonna follow the reference. And there's just like a little triangle here under the mouth. Looking good. Thank you. Do you play any of the... This is from Café Enchanté Otome visual novel. Do you play any such games yourself? Or I guess games at all. Yeah. Ears shading is like that. Okay, good. Oh, I'm so happy that I picked this color. This is like a perfect shadow color. Okay, what about the eye? It's just like right here. Okay, got it. Okay, good. Where else? Anything else? I'll do a little here. This is my own thing. Do a little here. Just because it makes sense to me. Where the eyelid folds in to have a little shadow there. Never heard of it. Single player open world games. Oh. Like Breath of the Wild or what is the Pokemon one that a bunch of my friends are playing and I haven't started yet? That style of game? Oh, let's see. So, I think I'm gonna do my own thing here and not use reference image. It makes more sense to me to put the shadow here. Yes, this is what I'm gonna do. Looks good. And what else? A little bit of hair here, casting some shadows. And I think actually there's a thinnest shadow here on the upper lip. My Chibis don't have noses, so I won't worry about that. Oh, never played Nintendo games. So like, what platform? Red Dead Redemption 2 AC Odyssey. Oh, okay. Okay. Assassin's Creed. That's AC, right? Assassin's Creed. I only played the first Assassin's Creed game. And then my PlayStation 3 died. So I sent it in and they were like, we have to wipe the machine. We just do it as a standard process. So I lost my whole freaking game. I was enjoying going to get all the flags or whatever, and then I was like, I can't do it all over again. So even though I had the later games and I kept buying them thinking that I would go back and finally pick it back up, and I never did. This is just so disappointing to lose my save file like that. Okay, I think that looks like the feet, although I'm gonna have to change the shading a little bit for my Chibi, because my Chibi always goes down to the tiniest part is the feet. And so even though in the reference image they are sticking out from the clothing, because it's a Chibi, it will be in shadow because the head is just so big. Oh, I did not put this one. I'm going to put it next to my other skin tone that I'm using so that I can remember that I'm grouping these. E11. I want it to dry real quick first. Probably good enough. Okay, those are E11. Yes. E11. Okay. got so many markers. I'm starting to run out of room. Okay, next. Did the first level of shading on the skins. Let's do the gold part. Satwita, hello! Oh, Exie. That's sad. I hope you'll be back soon. Bye, thank you. Let's see. The gold is like a brownish. Shading on the gold is like a brownish. Maybe one of these. Well, I guess I go to the actual yellows. Oh, here we go. Yes. I think this yellow red 23 will be good. Yellow red 23. Yellow red 23. Yellow red. Some of my markers are out of order. Oh, they're going backwards. I was confused by my own organization system. Hi, そうですね. Misyr! Here he is! Oh! Well, I haven't done a close-up in a little while since I finished the base coloring. There he is! My favorite guy from this game. Let's see. Gold shading. Oh, thank you. Love the detail. Thank you. It was very hard to condense the level of detail. I excluded a bunch of stuff because it wouldn't fit. Like, I simplified this disc for his earring. It's got like some detailed stuff on it, and I was like, it's just a circle now. Oh, thank you. Even though the hand is just like a little mochi. The foreshortening on the hand is awesome. Little mochi hand. Okay, it goes like this. And a little bit here. Meep. And some here. Wow, it already starts looking more 3D. Looks like he's reaching to me. He is. Oide. Hochira ni oide. I'm gonna play the game again. But I have so many games waiting for me. I have that Token Nambu game and Olympia Soiree. I'll do a little bit more here. Simplified this too, so I have to like figure out some of the shading on my own. Boop! A little, oops, that was a little too much. Just a little boop. And I'm not even going to do anything on that little tiny bit. It's so small. Maybe a little one here. Ooh. Okay, time to venture into these teeny tiny areas. So his bracelet is like right here. And this thing comes around, and then there's a little bit there. And then I'll definitely put some here and here. And right here and here where it's going under that. What else? Oh, what time is it? Okay. Got time. Plenty of time. Still don't know if I'll actually be able to finish this today. I thought I would, but it's so small little details. Very hard. Oh, I love this transition right here. This. Oh, it's so good. So smooth. Where else? Ah, the shoes. there definitely in shadow. Oh, this thing. Sits underneath all these sleeves and stuff. Oh yeah, that's nice. It helps this part stand out from it because they're right next to each other. Now they look like they're on different planes. But conversely, these ones are behind this one. So maybe I'll use that same trick and color these a little more, and a little more shading to these than is in the reference photo, just to send it farther back. Yay. Ill's story is too close to what I'm actually experiencing in the AI. Well, I mean, I won't say any spoilers because of the, I don't know if somebody who hasn't played will eventually watch this, but I realize I missed a spot right here. There. I missed a gray spot. Got it. I really like... Did you finish Ill's story yet, though? Or are you still in the middle of it? You're in some of the most exciting bits, though, from what you've been sharing. I was telling my aunt I was worried if someone took him away or the application was taken down. That's so funny. That's amazing because I don't know which one came out first, but I mean, they're probably not. It's just because that's the kind of era we live in. You know, it's the Chobits thing. Like, Chobits is starting to become real. Yes, so satisfying. Where's the gold I used? Oh, I don't have it out anymore because I used it last time. So I'll just put that there. I'd like to have my rainbow of markers here. There. So they can be seen, the lovely, beautiful rainbow of colors. That means I need to put my, what is this called? Swatch book. Put my swatch book over to the side. Oh, I didn't do anything at all on this one, though. I do want it to stand out, but I need to do a little bit so it doesn't look flat. There, that's good. Yeah, that was crazy. The angels showed up in the game console. In the game was the same design. Yeah, that was crazy because I'm 99% sure that illustration of the game console, that's just how it is. Like, I don't think it changes based on what controllers you have plugged in. So I think it really is good fortune that you actually had the same controller colors. Oh, what am I going to work on next? Maybe I'll start from the bottom up, so, but still light to dark. So we'll do this blue, which I used B05 to start with. B05, Holiday Blue. Wait, let me write this now that this is probably dry. Yellow, red, 23. So what's a nice... I'm going to reference to, I think I want to leave the BG and go to plain blue. No, I wasn't paying to B05. Process blue. Yes. So no wonder I wanted to leave it because it was not the same color family. maybe this cobalt blue. Or is that a little too much? Nah, I think that's good. B26. B26. So, in the reference, this part is actually lit by the light coming down, but again, because this is a chibi, I'm just going to make this completely in shadow. So I think the chibi proportions wouldn't allow so much light to come in. Oh, I just had a great idea. I can put this test mark down now. And then it'll be dry by the time I'm ready to write the name. And this earring. Where else? Oh, these little gems, which are so tiny that I'm just going to put like little dots on. And that was B26. Guess it. These are the only two without a little mark on them. So let's see. Yellow 21 and B05. Y21. Y21. B05. Yep. These colors are so pretty together. Processed blue and buttercup yellow. There. And then also I can keep the markers together. Okay, next color. Did the blue. So this would be either the green. I guess the green. And I picked this one for that outside line, but I want a more vibrant, like neon looking green for the dark part of the main part of the iris. Acid green. Or salad. This one's name is Salad. Grass green. Oh, apple green. Yeah, I'm gonna do this G14. G14. Okay. So the top part of the iris that's in shadow, just going to completely color in. But I love leaving the inside edge where the pupil is light, because the way the pupil contracts leaves like a little, I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking, but I like to leave that because the light is hitting it, because it's going in, the light is going in the pupil. What I'm trying to say is not coming through, but there is a logic to why I really like to leave just the tiniest bit. And I'll probably enhance this with colored pencils too. Okay, I'll do this part too, because the eye is a sphere, not flat. Yup. Oh, it looks so good! Looks good. Forgot to do that mark first, but that's okay. The dark near the lid is a nice detail. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love that. I love making it like, regardless of how realistic it is, but making it like the eyes half in shadow. It's always, it's like a treat to me to do the eyes like that. Okay, so I've got my secondary color on the eye. The next lightest thing, I think, it's arguable, but I'm going to do the red because that's the order I did everything else in for the base color. So let's see. Red Violet 29 is what I used for the base color. Yes, thank you. I also noticed how the plane of the iris is slightly concave. Yay! That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. It was hard. It was hard to say it. Oh, dang, dude, this is really dark, and it's also a chow marker, so I'll have to, I think I know where it is. But I think this is the perfect. But it's too dark. I need a transition color between this one and this one. But this is the darkest one on the page. Okay, how about a brown? Or maybe, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna take a look here. R59. It's good to keep in mind when shading how it will capture light like a bowl, sometimes opposite in the sphere of the eye. Yes. That's why eyes are so nice. And I think it's such a shame when I see that opportunity wasted and eyes are colored more like as if they're a flat, like the way eyes are on most like PVC figures, where it literally is just a flat thing and there's no light traveling through the eye. And I just think eyes are such beautiful. They're so amazing little things. I mean, not even just for what they do, just like to look at an eye is amazing. It's 39. I'm thinking either R39 or R59. I'm afraid that 59 will be too big of a leap, so I'll do R39. R39. I called my story Red Violet, and Misyr is pronounced the same as Misyr. Misyr. It's interesting. This spelling that they use in the English one, and it's pronounced Misyr, and then the romanization on the Japanese website is Misyr, is spelled Misyr. So it's extremely interesting. Misyr Alex. Misyr Arexu. Or, yes. I gotta look it up. But it was a really interesting choice for the naming, the spelling of the name for English. I mean, I like this one better. Misyr with the Misyr is extremely cool. So I think it was a good choice, but it's also just interesting to think about. Why did they choose that? I guess Misyr is just kind of a meh kind of name. Maybe that's why. It's kind of boring. It's not very alluring or interesting. XE, welcome back. Let it go, let it stay. Can we love one another? Is that, what is that? Is that a song lyrics? It sounds like song lyrics. Sounds familiar. The heat miser. Yeah, I think that's why, because that's what I think of first, too. Heat miser and... What's the other one? Ice miser? Snow miser? I think it might... Because it's not... I can't remember. They call me ice... No, I can't remember. They call me heat miser. I'm Mr. something. God, I can't remember. Oh, just cold miser. Okay. I didn't watch that one that much compared to Rudolph. Or what's the other one? Oh, Santa Claus Came to Town. Those are the two that I watched a lot. Okay, getting some shadows in this sleeve here. I took them down a little too far, but that's okay. And I'm going to bring it up in here to try to blend in more red with this purple part inside. Maybe a tiny bit right here. Yeah, looks good. Oh, it's Snow Miser. We finally figured it out. Okay, this part. Oh, it's kind of... I'm going to have to use colored pencil to make this a more smooth transition. And then these tassels have a little bit up top and a little bit down bottom. They call me Snow Miser. I'm Mr. something. I don't know it. I don't know that song that well. I'm Mr. something something, Mr. 10 below or something. Okay. Oh, I forgot again. Make my little mark thingy so that I know. It's so dark, I'll just write below it. R39. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. No, I'll be in my head for days. You're the one who started it. You got it in my head first. I have to let it out. I have to let it escape. Alright, what color haven't I done? Oh, I did not write this one, G14. I'm Mr. 20 below. Now I'm just gonna have to watch that movie, even though it's completely... Well, I guess it's seasonable. It's gonna be summer. I don't remember the plot very much. Isn't that like Rudolph 2? I think that's Rudolph 2 movie, right? Or something. Or is it Frosty? Oh, A Year Without Santa. I can't remember anything. I can't remember anything about that movie except for the songs. Except for that one song, and then there's two versions of it, which makes it easy to remember. It makes it stick in your head. What haven't I done yet? I think... So something I do want to do is get some purple onto this one. But it's not that... It is slightly different than this purple. The purple for the two horns on the side of the head, and then this like horn bracelet. Oh, I just looked it up. This. This is the color. So I think I'll start... Oh, this one maybe. I'll start with this. BV17. BV. What? Not in there. Is it a chow? Oh, it is. Okay. Where's my other markers? I have a drawer. Aha. Chow markers. This one? Yep. Next in this set, the Jewel Tones set. I wish they would just release all the colors in the same, like don't have them so that you can only get this one color and this one type of marker body. Is this the one? Yes. BV17, and this is a completely different thing. So, oh, it's weird. None of these have a brush tip, but this one does, and it feels weird to use. Okay, to start with, I'm just going to color these in with this. No, you know, I'll leave a little bit. The areas where I want highlights, I'll leave those. Yay, looks good, looks good. Okay, good, this is what I wanted. And then over here is a shadow. Do this too. There. Oh, it's so cute. It's like a little donut. It's like a little donut on his wrist. Horns. This part completely in shadow. And, yep, this part too. Now, here, there's a big highlight here, and then there's like reflective light along the back. And it goes all the way down to this gold tip. Yep, okay. Where's this? This gets a shadow here, this gets a shadow here. Haha, yes. This is the part that I was confusing myself about, but it's so dark. And it's not going to matter too much once I get the depth of shadows I'm working towards. Okay, some reflective light right there, and then this part is mostly dark. And a little bit here. A little bit more this side. There we go. Yay! I'll write this down. BV17. Oh, I wrote 12. Why did I do that? 17. And it's a gel marker. Oh, I wonder if this is that darkish color I wanted to use. RV69. There was another marker I wanted to use for the second layer of shadows for the red. And I remembered that that one was a Chow one, or I noticed. But there's still some more, so I guess I'll do the first shadow color for this V06. But the V09 is very dark. It might be too big of a leap. Red violet. It's just too big of a leap. Oh, maybe what I'll do is just use this one. I'm gonna test it. I'm going to test what it looks like. Let that dry for a second. Just want to make sure. Okay. What does this look like on top? Oh, it's way too dark too. I need something that's not that dark. Dang. Maybe I will use like this RV17. I'll get it and see what it looks like on this test swatch. RV17. Where are ya? There you are. See it shining. Oh, I don't know. That's very red looking. No, not that. Okay. It needs to be... Dang, there's not very many options here. I'll see what this V15 looks like. I think this is better. I'll let it dry to make sure. But it's just slightly lighter than this, the first one I used. Yeah, I'll use this one. Okay. It's amazing because it looks lighter, but it combines really well as a shadow color on top. I'm gonna do little textures on the eyelashes. Wow, that's nice. It's a nice little smooth. Sarah, welcome! I am so late. I didn't realize you were live. That's okay. I still have 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes of stream time. And I don't think I'm actually going to be able to finish this today. It's taking so long. The marker is taking so long. Like, I'm not in any particular rush to get it done, but I just figured that it would be faster. Oh. Well, but it's Friday. That's okay. It's good to be able to relax. Relax on Friday, yay! Let me see. Okay, need to get an idea of how the shadows are here. Some bits of this are under the, like, robe, I guess, and some bits are sticking out. I don't think that's all of this stuff. Okay. Wait, right here. Here we go. Wow, it's such a subtle transition, this shadow. Okay, this one was called V15. What's next? This purple, I guess. Or I could do the gray first because the purple is the most... Whoops! It's the most color on here because of the hair. Alright, so I was using... This is toner gray. Do I want to go from 4 to 5 or just jump to 6? Oh, 6 is pretty dark. There's 4, 5, and then 6 is quite dark, so I think I'll go to 5. Toner 5. Misyr, you are so complicated. I don't remember the last time I needed so many different markers for a chibi. Of course, I haven't drawn a chibi like this in a long time, so... Might not be that far out of the normal way. Just not remembering. This will definitely get darker later. But this is just the first layer of shadows. Oh, the shoes are so small. The shoes are tiny. Tiny shoes. Boop. Oh, this is one of those times where I feel like my eyes are getting dry, but I can't blink because it's such a small little area. Okay, I did it. Wow. So this is an interesting part because it has just a gradient from dark to light. So I think I'll go like this. Make some lines, and then I'll use colored pencil to smooth it later. Oh yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And then interesting, this side has like shadows in like folds. Yes. The other side was just smooth, but this one's got folds. Haha! Getting depth. The colors are popping now. Yeah! It's still like my favorite part is the eye. It's so satisfying. I'm not even done with it yet. Okay, what's next? Oh, the belt is definitely gonna be this darker color. I'm gonna be careful not to cover over the magenta parts. Okay, I gotta blink for a second. Okay. Phew. And here. So small. And over here, some shadow. Here, a little light is peeking through under this armor thing. Yep. Okay. And I really simplified this part, so just do this. Oh, but his head is so big that it's got to be almost all shadow. I'll leave a little tiny highlight right there, but whew. Yeah, I'll just take this all the way down. Wow! Wow! Okay, what's next? This is arm. I'll simplify this too, because chibi arms are too small to show like muscles and stuff. They're just little nubs. Little nubs. Little nubs. maybe a little here where it shows it's going into this sleeve. And there's right here this fold, and down here is kind of like a triangular shadow. My eyes are getting so dry. So much purple, right? Yep. He's a purple boy. So much purple. I don't mind it though. He's my favorite guy from this game. He can be as purple as he wants. Okay, this armor. It curves out. And then there's highlight right here. Oh, I can use the gold as a reference because it just comes down like that. Okay. The shading that I already did on the gold can help me position the shading for this, the black part of the armor. Oh, I lost my spot for a second. Oh, goodness. There. And then the same thing here. Yes. Okay. Like a little, it's just like a little curvy thing. My words fail me today. Not very descriptive. This is very fun. So fun. End my work week with a little bit of indulgent fan art. Yes. Oh, you know what? I think this little part needs to be purple. I did it gray. Okay, which is the one? V17. But this is should be connected to these little lines right here, so this should also be purple. There. Why is your outfit so complicated? Misyr. Okay, this sleeve is actually tucking in. So there's a lot of shadow here. And it goes up like this. Yes, yes. And what about this? Okay. Yes, like that. Yes, 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 yes. Maybe a little more right here. And bring it down. Oh, that's better. Okay, and it's also casting a shadow, this shawl / stole thing. Casting a shadow there. Now, this part. It's got a little... It's not a fold, but it's like an angle of the cloth right here. So add that. And then it gets darker and darker as it goes down. So I'll just do this. So it's hard. There's a lot more space in the main drawing for the shadow to grow down, but here it's just like, eh. Oh, very nice. And the this golden thing can stand out a little bit more too. As long as I'm careful not to color the golden thing by accident. Whew! Now, I will add a little color behind here and back here. I think think I'll add my own little bit of shading here too, because it's really standing out and there's no reason for there to be attention drawn to like right here and here. In fact, I'm going to bring it down. I'm just going to bring it all the way down there. Oh, that's better. Yes. That's better. And these look more like highlights. It looks metallic. Looks like some sort of metal armor. And that really helps getting rid of the excess light areas here. Helps that stand out. Now, the only other part that I haven't done yet, this gray, is this. So it's, under the sleeve, it's got some shadow. And then, sort of wrinkle right there, fold right there, and then again it's like just super dark down here at the edges. What about here? Yeah, this is really dark too. Yeah, I think I might color most of this in with this shadow color, because it also helps these golden bits stand out. What about right here? Yeah, maybe I'll... Oh, I know I'll do this because the way that's rising right there lends itself perfectly. I'm just going to do this whole thing in because there's going to be even darker stuff here, so I don't want it to be too bright. Ooh. I'm seeing if there's any more areas that use the T4 color. And I don't think so, because these I'm now moving on. I think it was this color I used to make it stand out, to be different from this purple and different from this gray, even though it has the same gray base color. Oh, I need to put this on my little reference sheet. I only have 4 more minutes, and the last thing that needs its first layer of shading is the biggest thing, this color purple. But I guess I could just focus on the body and leave the hair for next time. So what color do I want? Maybe I'll use that purple that seemed like it was too dark for the more pinky purple. Oh, my words. Yeah, this V09. Yeah. V09. I have almost every violet marker that I have. There's only 2 left that I haven't gotten out yet. Okay, put this here in the reference. Now, this belt. To show that it's curving around a body, I'll put the shadows on this side and not put anything here. So it's so small, I can't like put shadows on these little triangles. It would just fill up the whole thing. Ooh, wow, that's very dark. Yep. Also, I guess his hair could be casting a shadow on it. There, that's good. Now, what else? This thing. This thing is in the background, kind of. So it gets lots of shading. But I'll leave a little bit catching the light. And a little tassel. And this thing. It's got a line like it's folding a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to go over it again with the original color because it's still really dark even for this one. Soften up these shadows a little bit. There. Yay. And now the shawl looking part of it. I'm going to use my own intuition a bit. This is another area where I really simplified for the sake of the chibi. Oh, we're exactly at time, so I'm going to just do this real quick. V17. Soften these shadows up just a little bit. Yeah, tassel looks fine though. Gives it the nice tassel-y texture. Okay. Let me write this. Oh, I didn't write this one either. T5. And then this one was called V09. Okay. Oh. Found glow-in-the-dark acrylics that I asked you about, so I'm going to send them soon. Of course, they'll probably be dry or unusable after all this. Well, we'll see. It'll be fun to try them. Here's Misyr as far as we got today. Yeah, most of the shading is on his... Oh, on his body. Oh, there. You can sort of see it better. And... oh, there's his eye. That's my favorite part of it. Can't really see it that well. Okay. So I think maybe next week be able to finish this. He's a 4-parter. That's how complicated his design is. I don't know if I've ever live streamed a 4-part chibi. That's the Demon King Misyr for you. Cute. Oh, thank you. So many details. Yes. Misyr, why? Okay. that's it for today. That's it for this week. Really happy that you two could join me. Yay! And Exi-san, who has long since left, but I'm so happy that I was able to chat the whole time with people. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for watching.